Good morning. That's my brekkie. No social media. Night night. Hi, welcome back, or nice to meet you. I'm Elena, artist and content creator. I don't even want to spend too much time in the intro because this video is quite long, but I have some important news that I will share in this video, which also includes a giveaway. I'm excited about that. I just wanted to make sure that you got this information. Okay, enjoy the video. This is absolutely not staged. Let me do the typical morning yawn. Welcome to my morning face and my morning voice, and you don't want to smell my breath. I only put the... I wanted to spare you the gunk inside my eyes, so I cleaned my eyes, but everything you see now is me. Usually every morning I will start with Duolingo because I'm learning Japanese. I don't use Super Duolingo. Super Duolingo means that you're paying for that and that you don't have ads and stuff, and unlimited hearts. And someone who follows me gifted me 3 days of Super Duolingo. So I will do my one Duolingo course thingy now. I really like the app. I love the characters. The characters are so cool. They did a really good job on that. I have a 178-day streak now, so I'm doing this for 178 days now, which is pretty cool. I want to get an alarm, like a normal alarm that I can put my phone away from my bed. What I always do usually is that my phone is on flight mode when I'm going to sleep because I don't want to be interrupted. But this is, again, usually the only thing that I will do on my phone right in the morning, doing Duolingo. And then I have a kind of a rule now that the morning is for me, even though if someone texted me or something, I will text back later, because this is my morning, this is my time, and I have the whole day to answer. So I will do Duolingo now. 11. Oh shit. Gorgeous. 5. Nice. One more day and I have 180. Okay, let's get up. I don't know if that is of any interest for you, but I sleep on the wrong side of my bed because I used to get nightmares and I felt anxious. I started sleeping on the wrong side and with my face more to the door, and for some reason it helps that I can sleep, which is pretty cool. So in case if you're also dealing with something like that, maybe sleep on the other side of your bed and trick your brain. Let's get up. No. I'm back into the kitchen. I switched up my brekkie a little bit. So usually, I need to show you this. This is our new addition to the kitchen. 3 shelves and our new table. I love that. You can basically put this one up and then you put this one to the side and then you have a legit table, which is pretty cool. Now, brekkie. Usually I will bring my oats. I don't really do overnight oats. And I will soak them with water first. I heard that it's more healthy if you soak them for a longer while. When I get up, I will soak them in water and go into the shower, do my morning stretches and stuff, and then quite a lot of time has passed. I have some leftovers, which don't look that appealing now. But I had a big cold sore right in the corner of my lips here. It was big and there were a lot of them here, like disgusting. I never had problems with that. When I finished uni in 2016, my first job, like legit job after uni, was in daycare. And one of the parents had the awesome idea to bring their kid to us while it was super sick with conjunctivitis and other stuff. And it was in winter and my skin was really dry, and I had 2 areas which were a teeny tiny bit open because, like I said, it was really dry and stuff. And the kid coughed into my face, into these areas. And one day later, I had, for the first time in my life, the biggest and ugliest cold sores, and also 𝗬𝗪𝗀𝗪𝗀𝗀𝗪𝗀𝗪𝗀𝗪𝗀𝗪𝗀𝗪𝗀𝗪𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀👨𝟀 like 𝗬𝗪𝗀𝗪𝗀𝗪𝗀𝗪𝗀𝗪𝗀𝗀👨 or cold sore, I don't know, or mixture of both, ate up my whole lip area, like my face here. It was insane. I felt awful. And since then, I am blessed with cold sore. I got one, like I said, about a week ago, randomly, in the middle of the night. Usually I see when it comes and I can prevent it or do something about it or prevent it from spreading. And before that happened, I was so tired for weeks. Nothing helped. Even my black tea, I usually only drink 1 black tea in the day, and I drank 2 black teas for multiple days, weeks even, and it didn't help. And I was already thinking like, something is going on. This is not normal. Why am I telling you this? Because I changed up my diet. Diet is always a weird word because in Germany you say diet if you're dieting, and I'm not doing that. But I changed my eating habits. By the way, I'm not vegan anymore for maybe it's even over a year now. I never talked about that because it's nobody's business. I didn't have a vitamin deficiency or something like that, but I felt like my body was trying to tell me something. And I don't feel a need to talk more about that. If you're experiencing something similar, maybe change it up because your health is important. So usually I would make my oats, put some bananas in it, and some sort of berry, strawberries, raspberries, or blueberries, for example. And now you're not supposed to eat oats when you have a cold sore. This is why I changed things up. And now I'm combining them. Also, this nana looks disgusting. Ew. I hate brown bananas. So I'm crushing the nana. Then I will put some quark. Then some yogurt. 𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫𝗫 some puffed amaranth psyllium husks, which are really good for your digestion. Hi, editing Elena here. I changed my diet back. I did this new brekkie thingy over a certain amount of time, so over a time period. And what I also wanted to mention here, if you want to try the psyllium husks out, don't do it like I did, because you need to add way more water to them, because otherwise you will get problems when you go on the toilet. Speaking from experience. And some coconut flakes. Then 𝗞cie and some blueberries. That's my brekkie. What I'm also doing is a water infused with a lemon. This one is from my neighbor's trees with a lot of vitamin C in it. I'm doing this since I had the cold sore. Put the juice in here and also the whole thing. And as addition, rosemary. I dried this last year. Simply take the whole thing and put it inside here. And then I will put some water in it. Let that sit for a while. I have no idea if you can see me, but probably. And I have to speak a little bit louder because our fan is quite loud. I'm the type of person, I need to brush my teeth before everything, like before brekkie. And there are people who don't brush their teeth and they have brekkie and 1 or 2 cups of coffee, and I don't know how you do that. Everything tastes weird to me. If I don't do that, I feel disgusting. So explain yourself. Why are you doing this? No, you do you. I won't wash my hair today because I did that yesterday, and I always want to have one break day between it. So I will put my face cream on my face now. I started doing something new yesterday. I'm using this cream because it has SPF in it and vitamin C and vitamin E, but I don't trust this SPF, and SPF is very important for your skin, so I mixed these. The thing is that this one will do a slight white cast on my face. I want to get one of these liquid SPF thingies, and I use this one for my lips and eyes because, as I told you, I had a giant streptococcus cocky cold sore thingy a few years ago, and since then this whole area is very sensitive. I noticed that this is helping. I heard that you need to take 2 fingers, like this whole thing and this whole thing of SPF, which is way too much for me. I would look insane. This one is also not good anymore, by the way, but I'm still using it. So this is me, and usually you should take like this whole thing, which is insane. And now I will look a bit funny, but my skin will be thankful for that. I'm not getting younger. By the way, you should also do that in winter. It doesn't matter. I also always only put sunscreen on myself in summer, but the sun is there all the time, even if there are clouds and stuff. Like I said, I will also put something here, but I need to go into the shower first. I don't know if that is of any interest for you, but I don't use that much makeup. The only thing I am using is mascara and eyebrow pencil. I think this one is still from Japan. Yeah, and if I feel really fancy, I will use this eyeshadow I also got in Japan. It's a green eyeshadow and I will put some dots here. I think yesterday I had nothing on. Maybe I will give myself some brows today and that's it. I haven't been using any like makeup for the stuff you put here and under your eyes and stuff. Oh, I still have a concealer somewhere, but I'm not using it anymore. If I have a pimple, I have a pimple, and it's so freeing and nice, and it's just like, this is my face. I'm absolutely not against makeup. Makeup is cool and it's really fun to play with that, but oftentimes I just don't feel like it. My skin is probably also really happy about that. What I always used back in the day was, like I said, a concealer for my eye bags and my nose, this area, and I use powder because your gal is a shiny forehead. I learned yesterday that I probably have dry skin, which is why my forehead is oily, because oftentimes people think that it's because they have mixed skin or something, but I learned that I probably have dry skin, which is interesting. She has some brows and that's it. That's everything I will do. I don't care. And for my hair, some of you may know this, I'm a curly hair girl. I haven't cut my hair in 1 year and a few months, and I will chop it off again in about 2 weeks because I'm not vibing with it. I look like I looked back in the day. I want to look like another person, like some time has passed. I will just straighten my hair a bit again.
Finish!
Morning stretches. Bricky time! That is a very interesting angle. It looks like that our flat is huge, but it's not. I also have a sage tea, which is pretty good for, I think, inflammations and things like that. No social media. Oh, it's way too hot. My phone is in my room. You can't even see it. I will enjoy this brekkie now by myself. Hi, welcome to the desk. I have to call my car workshop. My car needs their summer wheels. So let's do that. Morgen, Bergerlina. Ich rufe an, weil ich meine Sommerreifen drauf machen lassen muss. Ja, das wird perfekt. Gut, danke. Ciao, Fitti. Done. Okay, next thing on the agenda is I need to contact the manufacturer of my cards and prints and stuff because I got a bunch for my late spring shop update. So the prints turned out great, but the problem is that the packaging was actually too small and too tight. Most of these prints have kink. it's not kink, are bent at the top, which is not good. I mean, it's a small thing, but I notice it, and I'm sure that some of my customers will also notice it. I want to ask for a discount now or something else. We need to figure something out because I don't want to pay for that, the whole price. I will write them an email now. By the way, I got blue light glasses and they help and they make me look like Ozzy Osbourne. Sharon! I got a new iMac a few months ago and it was messing with my eyeballs. It was insane. I looked up stuff and I also tried to adjust the color and the brightness and stuff, and nothing really helped. I was getting mad. It was not good. I was so desperate that I said, okay, I don't care, I will invest in blue light glasses now. And I got the 100% blue light glasses, like they blocked out the blue light 100% or something. I have no idea. And it helps. I had to get used to this like very orangey tone. Wait, can I show you this? Oh yeah. So this is kind of how you see this orangey. But I don't have any headaches anymore. My eyes are not so blurry anymore. I'm not tired. I just can work, which is really nice. And I'm really glad that they helped, because if they wouldn't have helped, I was really thinking about I can't work on this computer, and I invested a lot of money in that. And I personally heard and saw that many people say like, oh, blue light glasses, it's just like a placebo effect. And I was like, I will pay for that placebo effect. If it's helping, I will pay for that. But I truly believe for me that it's helping a lot. So if you're experiencing something like that as well, and a lot of other people experience that with iMacs as well, by the way, blue light glasses. Again, none of the stuff you see today is sponsored. I got mine on freaking Amazon from Bloom Oak. Like I said, I got the orange ones and the cat eye one because I like the round glasses. Okay, let's get some work done. I need to take pictures. Okay, done. I have to do some inventory now. So I need to count all of the cards that came also with this order of mine, and then I know how many cards I have and how many are good and how many are not so good. Let's keep going. Cute. And this is the back. You can't really see that this is yellow because this is too bright right now. It looks really cute. This is one of 3 postcards. So let's count these. $275 A grades, no B grades. That's refreshing. I ordered 50 and they gave me 275, which was really nice. By the way, I asked myself, what does make a good postcard? And these have a very soft finish. They are really smooth on the front because I keep a bag of stickers, postcards that I received or that I bought, and I compare them or look at them and try to see if I can learn something from them. For example, this one from Alessandra, 𝗫𝗫 or Metsulume. She made this really cool postcard, and this was a thank you card from Lee Alexson. And both of them have this smooth finish, and they are both really sturdy. And one of my postcards is way too thin. I noticed that now. This is 400 now. How do you say that? Gram? 400 thick paper. It feels more legit. It feels more like a solid postcard. Some people don't get that I had to make this painting and I had to make this postcard and stuff. And this is already a lot of stuff, and this also would cost you something. But of course, you need to make it pretty. You need to make it that it feels legit. So I keep some of the postcards that I receive or thank you cards and stuff and see what I like about them, what are the difference to other ones, and which ones feel more legit, feel better, feel like this is worth my money. Then I incorporate it into my own cards and products and stuff. I already counted the green bunny postcards. This is the spring bunny postcards, and now we will count the red bunny postcards. They all look like a Japanese woodblock print. This is the back. Okay. Oh So 275 A grades, no B grades. This is what I want to see. Okay, cool. So now I counted all 3 postcards. I also counted the prints. Did I count the prints? I think so. I need to check. And then I have to find space for them. It is 12. Usually I will have my lunch ready at 12 or before 12 even. But gladly I have leftovers today, so this will be very fast. I still need to count something here, but we will do that after lunch. Let's warm my leftovers up. And for lunch I want to put on my cooking jumper because I don't want to smell like my food. I made some noodles with egg and spinach yesterday, and maybe I will put some feta or something on top. No social media. Hey, I just had a business call because I will be starting to film for another company as well for the YouTube channel. So I will be filming and editing and all that stuff. We just had a call. Now, this is my floor right now. These are all of the prints and postcards and stuff. And this cutie is my product and packaging cupboard that I cleaned out a few days ago when I was really sad. Because let me tell you, shop updates and stuff like that, for me, they are anxiety inducing. Like, I get anxiety from that because I'm worried that people are not interested in that and that a lot of products and stuff will be just sitting there and staring at me, and then I feel like a failure. Artist stuff, maybe, I have no idea. But now it's really tidy and clean because I noticed that I don't really have a good overview of everything. So what do I have really here? It would take me too long to find the stuff that I need. This is the situation. Let me bring you a little bit closer. That's better. Down here we have packaging, and down here we also have packaging, but this is packaging that is way too big to put in here. Here we have, this is also packaging. Here are some original paintings. This is what I will always need if someone buys something from my store. My business cards, my stamp, my tape, and this is some also packaging stuff. Here we have filming gear, laptops, my cutting machine. This is for my polymer clay stuff. Don't know if I will continue with that because it's very time consuming and just too expensive. Up here we have products, stickers, my self-made card game, prints and zine. I know what you might think. Where the heck does all of this, where it has no space? Yes, I know. I need something for that. I'm currently also looking up what I could use. I will do some research today. My charms, my mystery bags, and here we have my tote bags. And up here, all of this stuff that you can't see right now is for art markets. Here we have more of my products. And the thing is, I need more space for the cards and prints as well now. I need to figure something out here. That's the situation. Give me some time. Maybe I will come with something up. I have to. Literally have to. Okay, here are my thoughts. Of course, something like the IKEA thingy, like shelves where you can pull and put the stuff out, would be good and probably the best for seeing exactly what you want to pull out. But it takes up a lot of space, and I saw this when I was shopping for my art market supplies, because for my stickers, for example, many other small art business owners will know these. I got a whole bag full of these tiny bags where you can put stuff inside. Actually, this is for storing photos, and I'm using these for my stickers. When I have them in here and not at an art market, I will leave this open that I don't have to do this the whole time, so I can pull it out and take the stick out. Of course, in the near future, I probably might get one of these pull-out drawers, but for now, it's fine. I don't want to invest money in something I'm not sure if people will buy it step by step. There are these document holders, and you can also put prints inside. So I think I will get one of these for now, because that would be also good for, like I said, art markets. I have to look how many stuff I can put inside. I think this would be good for now, for the space I have here now. I just want to mention I waited for multiple weeks because my brain always wants to make sure if I really need something, and gladly it came to the conclusion that I do really need a document folder, and I got this one. It's perfect for what I need at the moment. It's quite spacious, nothing gets bent, and you can also categorize it. I will also be getting washi tape. I designed washi tape for the very first time, but I can put them just in a box or something, so I don't need to invest more money into storage stuff now. These are my thoughts, and I think I will do that, but I still need to find a way to store these now. Oh boy. I don't have enough space. What if I... Because if I do this now, I could put another one here. Then I can't see which one is which one. That's why I wrote the product names on them. That's the only thing I can think of right now. Yeah, I have to do it like that. I need to get rid of that. How do I do that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. Okay. Hey. This is a weird angle. I put the two prints together, so the grass bunny and the spring bunny. I have 3 boxes of postcards, and maybe I can condense it to 2 boxes. Then I could put them up there. And then I put this one here. Oh my god, it fits perfectly. See? You have to try things out to see if it's working or not. Okay. Postcards and spring and red bunny postcard. Okay, cool. Okay, another thing I have to decide today is how I want my product pictures to look like. I always liked the, okay, I'm taking pictures in my studio, like casual pictures more, even though they are not that casual, as you might think, because you have to arrange stuff and so on. And it adds a little bit of a personal touch to it, but I'm also more and more into not plain pictures, but like the same surrounding, because it can look quite busy in an online shop if the pictures are so different. I will look some stuff up now online and compare them and see how I feel about them. I just had another business call, like I said, for the company I will be filming and editing. I made a decision now. I want to do both. The first picture you will see on my website will be quite clean product and a white background. The other pictures will be in the studio or outside, showing how big the product is, how it looks like, that you can get a feel of how it would look at your home, trying to tell a story. My online store is on Squarespace. I'm using Squarespace right from the start, and I really like it, but I still have an old template, and the newer ones are even easier to drag and change stuff and so on, but I'm pushing this away at the moment because it could be that it will crash my current homepage. I need to wait for the washi tape, and this will take, I think, at least 2 weeks. I could use this time to take the pictures and stuff and or make myself a new homepage. Maybe that is way too much work. Maybe I should do that. I'm not sure. I need to think about that. Not for too long, because then I won't get active. How much? Oh god, I'm already hungry again. I still need to decide if I want to get this document folder, maybe have a little snack, and then we will do a workout. Juicy. Yum, 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 yum. It is workout time. I always set an alarm for my workout because when I'm in the zone, I will forget about it. I actually want to do a bit more research here, and I also feel hungry. And when I have eaten something, I need to wait for a bit before I do my workout. But I think I have to do that first because I'm too hungry to do a workout now. I will do a little bit of this, eat something, and then workout. I love that machine. It has the coolest color. It's a bread machine, by the way. social media. That's a lot of light. The manufacturer replied and I had to fill out a form. I was not sure if I should take a discount or if I should then print new stuff. Usually I think everybody would say get the discount, but from my 53 prints, 37 have, I'm not sure if that is even that much of a, if that is so bad. Especially if you put the print in a frame, you wouldn't see it at all. But a lot of people also hang up art without a frame. And I get if you purchase something, you want it to be perfect. But the prints have these marks. I mean, even when I send out stuff, it could happen, even though I will back it and put it in some sort of foil. And also my mailers are super sturdy. I want at least 50 good prints. So I decided to ask for a reprint. I want to have good prints and I'm hopeful that people are interested in them. I haven't finished that like searching for a folder thing yet, but we will do a workout now. In case you're new here or you simply haven't watched all of my content, I work out with Nintendo Ring Fit for years now and I love it so much. I fought Drago twice now, so I'm in the 3rd round. Also, I need to show you this. This is my workout situation. I play with this display. It is absolutely not ideal. My main goal was to get a projector to project the whole game on this whole white wall, but I didn't got a projector yet. So it happens that I oversee things because it's just so small. Like I said, it's not ideal, but I want to continue doing my workout even without a projector. This is how I'm working out. Look at this. 300 days. Yay! Stretching. No, I just remembered I have to play my least favorite game, but I need to do this one because I want to do all of them. So we will have to go through that together. There are all these wooden boxes and I have to do this to crush all of them. You can watch me suffer now. We don't like him. I don't want to do that. I will do that. Ready, go! No. I did it! First try, yes! And I got a bonus. I got money. I can show you Drago. That's Drago. And because I already won against them, they are now really friendly. In the first round, they are not friendly. And now they are saying such kind things, but looking like this at you, it's really funny. Let's beat Drago up, I guess. Squats. Extra points if you do them with me. Squats are so good, especially for artists. For your back, for your neck, for your legs, for your ass, for everything. Really good for posture and for having troubles with your back. We did it! Nice! Oh, we have to... Drop your hips! We trained 30 minutes and 10 seconds. Now let's stretch. Help! I'm doing this during my morning stretches, if you paid attention.
Once you come to a stop, breathe in slowly. Hold it. Good job.
Good job, everybody. Good job. Okay, let's go shower. I'm not super hungry right now, so I will do some more research for this document thingy and then we will make dinner. This has nothing to do with the shop update, but you have to see what's going on the field. Looks so cool. Ghibli vibes. Can you see that? That's so cool. I'm cold and I'm hungry. I think that, yes, I will be making, oh god, what is the English word for that?
Semolina dumpling soup.
So I will use semolina, then I will add an egg, a little bit of butter, vegan butter, a little bit of salt, a little bit of nutmeg, and I will make a broth, and then I will make little dumplings, put them inside and ready. I also want to have some vegetables, so maybe I will chop some carrots, broccoli. Usually I don't put anything else in there. We will see. my warmer cooking jumper. Let's say it all together. No social media. Good soup. I love soup. I'm a soup girl. I am super tired now. I think that I found a folder, even though my brain is like, no, don't spend money. But this one is like €10 or something. So I might get that. It's almost 9 in the evening. I try to go to bed at 10. So I will brush my teeth now and get rid of the sun cream. But I wanted to show you something, which is something really pretty that we get to experience here in even at the beginning of spring, but more late spring, summertime. I will show you in a sec. They are doing some field work right now. Lulu's pregnant. Oh my god, you're so cute. Oh, to be a cat in late spring in the meadow. This is what I wanted to show you. I'm brushing my teeth and this is my view. Okay, I'm officially calling it a day. I hope that it was interesting for you. See you tomorrow. Night night. Good morning. I haven't filmed in front of my window in a while and I have to say I look better with that. I have a giant bump on my forehead because I did my morning stretches and I was laying on my fingers and now I am blessed with that. We have 5.5 hours before I will go to my part-time job, and the plan for today is that I will be continuing doing one of my online courses I invested in. What I also want to do is changing one of my thumbnails again. This is at least the 3rd time that I'm doing this. Yes, you could probably say this is perfectionism, don't do that. But the thing is, if I want to be a brand, if I want to be noticed by other people and like having a cohesive look, I will have to do that. Of course, I could just say, okay, my old thumbnails would just look like this and my new ones will look like I want them to look like. But no, there are a few videos which are pretty good and I want them to be seen. Not that much art going on. This is a realistic day in the life. I have my weeks where I draw way more, but I'm in the midst of late spring shop update and doing other tasks beside that. Having a small art business is a mixture of a lot of things. Not every day, not every week is full of painting and drawing, and that is totally fine. I did 2 lessons today. I actually would like to continue doing it, but I also want to continue doing my thumbnails. I have 1.5 to 2 hours left before I go to my part-time job, so I will dedicate my time to this thumbnail now and listen to some Cottonwood Firing Squad. Highly recommend. Dinner time. Okay, I'm off to my part-time job. Here's the fit. Wow. See you later. I just filmed myself 3.5 minutes only to realize that I didn't film myself. I filmed my car, not myself. I just finished work and I was not in a good mood when I started working on my thumbnail because I was going through that while working now. I think that I'm not legit enough and that I want my thumbnails to be legit enough to be representative. That people look at them and that they know, oh, this is a video from Elena. And on the other side, I want them to be creative and I don't want to shrink myself to only one specific thing, I guess. And I don't know, I was not in a good mood. I was like questioning everything again. And then I decided I will change my homepage tomorrow, what I told you on day 1, because I think this is a pretty cool thing for the shop update when the whole page is new. But it could also be that I'm just putting way too much weight on myself now, but I feel like this is a good start and I would also like to take at least 2 pictures for the shop update tomorrow. Little baby steps going forward. I would say we will see each other tomorrow on Wednesday. I hope that I filmed myself right now. Good morning. I'm super tired. I woke up at like 20 minutes after 4 and didn't fall asleep again. I did research while I was laying in bed. Research in terms of online store. Actually, exactly the topics I talked about a few seconds ago. I just did my Patreon BTS blog post. My plan for today is changing my old template on Squarespace to a newer one, which will be interesting. And I also want to take at least 3 or 5 pictures today for my upcoming shop update. Maybe I will do that later because now it's really bright outside. I want to take 2 pictures on the meadow and 1 at our mailbox. Maybe we should do that now because the mailbox is not that much in the sun. Yeah, I would say we will go for a stroll now and make these pictures. Yeah, let's go. Okay, for the next pictures and also videos, I want to paint my nails, that the pictures look a little bit different. I haven't used nail polish in a few weeks, so need to shake it. I haven't even started drying them and I already fucked it up. Is anybody else doing that as well? Cute. Okay, I hope that I don't have any ticks on me, but I guess I'm fine because I have 2 pants on. The pictures, honestly, I think these will be the most beautiful ones I've ever taken in terms of products, but I'm not done yet with the product pictures of these. The other pictures I want to do with holding them in my hands so that you can see how big they are. I want to do this when I got my hair cut. Are there any animals in here? Any critters that I took with me? I am so tired today. I'm really thinking about doing a power nap, a quick nap, but I'm a little bit worried that I will fall into a way deeper sleep and that I'm more tired afterwards. It is now 2. Yeah, maybe I could do an hour and then continue with the homepage and do a workout. I have to think about that.
2 hours later.
Oops. Okay, I'm awake now. The plan now is that I will do screenshots of all of the important stuff of my homepage and online store, and also maybe copy and paste important text. Yeah, we will see how this goes. I will copy, paste, and so on, that stuff now. Alrighty, I just took so many screenshots, even from my blog posts. Hands up if any one of you remembers my blog posts. If you're here for that long, thank you so much. Even though I don't have my blog post public anymore, I wanted to keep at least screenshots because they were actually quite good. The thing that feels the most not good in my tummy is if the page will be destroyed. All of my previous orders, I still want them to be there. I mean, of course, I can just take screenshots and stuff, but that would be not so cool. I could also contact someone from Squarespace. Maybe I will do that. And now we will do a workout. I just saw some news about Duolingo. I watched a video from Evan Edinger. Let me bring you a little bit closer. And surprise, it's about AI. It's really sad to see that another company is valuing, we need more content, we need to make more money, we are using AI instead of we want to teach a language, especially respect our employees. I want to clarify something. My opinion on AI and the way how I use it is to some extent similar to Evan's. The moment people use AI for being an artist, I'm out. Not cool. I get actually angry about that. But I do use AI for my work. For example, example, translating text into English. English is not my native language. Brainstorming ideas. SEO. Understanding things I otherwise would need to ask someone specific, but they are not available right now. And I do prefer to try to find things out by myself first. But the thing with Duolingo is that the CEO decided that Duolingo is going to be AI first, meaning they want to produce more content by the help of AI and accept small hiccups in order to scale and make more money. And their employees don't do the creative work anymore. That's the situation. It feels like almost every company or people we used to look up to, I don't know, a lot of stuff is happening in that regard, which is also why I decided not to be on social media that much anymore, because there's also still good stuff going on in the world, and I think the more we consume content like this, the more we get the feeling of everything is doomed. I saw a pretty cool picture from Minimalist, also really good creator. I'm not sure if that quote is from her. I don't think so. It says, "Life got sweeter when I realized the magic behind childhood wasn't because I was a child, it was because I was present." And this is so right. This is exactly what I'm experiencing since I'm not that much on social media anymore. My creativity is better, my mental health is better. Let's focus on doing something for ourselves. I hate mountain climber. Oh, I hate this. 10! Hello. I won't be doing anything super important today, so I will call it a day. Thank you so much for keeping me company for 3 days. You're so far away. So when this video goes up, hopefully the homepage is ready. Maybe my shop update is also already online. Back to you, outro Elena. Comment a shooting star emoji if you're still there. Thank you so much, by the way. I have some news. After 3 years and 3 months with no time off, I decided to quit Patreon and start my own newsletter. This wasn't easy for me and it's a bit scary, but I know that this is the right decision. Maybe I will talk more about this decision in another video, maybe not, because I already talked about that on Patreon. If you enjoy my storytelling, the topics I talk about, my art, my vibe, I'm positive that you will enjoy my newsletter, Notes from the Burrowtree. I'm currently planning a pretty cool giveaway for one of my newsletter subscribers, which will be a premiere for me because I never offered anything like this before. So if you want to have a chance to win this giveaway, make sure to subscribe to my newsletter before August 3rd. More information about that in the upcoming week. Again, nothing in this video was sponsored or gifted. I paid for everything myself, but I did put a few links in the description in case you also want to get some of the items I showed you. If you use the links, you support this channel, even if you don't buy these particular items and get something different instead. If you want to get those glasses to look cool, sure, go for it. But wouldn't it be cooler to use that money for the thing you've been meaning to put money aside for? Also do yourself a favor and only get Nintendo Ring Fit if you really want to use it, because you won't get fit just by buying it. You actually have to do it. And it's totally fine if you realize that you don't want to invest your time in that. Other ways you can support my art and my content is when you purchase something in my online store or you donate something to my Ko-fi page. Everything is linked in the description. I wish you nothing but the best. Have fun living your beautiful little life and I will see you in my next video. Bye.